Okay, my friends, this is pretty serious. Light is also a particle. They always say, is it a wave or is it a particle? Well, it's both a particle and a wave, and it has been proven over and over, and I will show you precisely about it. And these are the books that are going to speak about particle theory, electron flood theory, which is dipoles, electrons. Space is filled with particles. If light is a particle, space is filled with particles. It's not a vacuum. Because space is filled with particles that have fields. All particles have fields. You see those? Those are all fields. The bigger the particle, the bigger the fields. Planets spin and they create these huge magnetic fields. The moon does not spin. It crushes light and turns that light, because it's going this way, makes that light look blue, and it stretches the light over here. The light coming from space towards Earth is being slowed by all these particles in space. It's not that space is expanding so fast it's pulling the light away, faster than the speed of light. I'm serious. Right now they think that everything's expanding so fast that it's exceeding the speed of light, which they say can't happen. They're so messed up with the physics right now. It's a disaster. We took light from the particle that it is, bip, 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 pulsed red laser. That's the normal wave, and the particle is within it. And here is the actual particle that is right here. Now, these here are the neutrinos. They are not quite photons. This is a photon, that's a photon. When they start to stack up, they create these neutrino fields, which are they're little energy packets. They're not quite to the photon phase yet. Here it explodes. As it builds up, here's the way it happens. There's the wave, and then the particle, it gets accelerated right out of the wave because we put in a particle accelerator. Now, I'm not allowed to speak in this realm because of my other research. This is particles. This is light. This is the smallest particle there is, and that is that particle. And here it is actually splitting and dividing from the black, and the white goes all by itself, and the black reattaches here. I'm not allowed to speak in this realm because of my research in mud fossils. And this is a mud fossil right here. Well, this is a hair, and this is a gigantic hair follicle. That's where the muscle attaches, right there, right there. This right here is a sebaceous gland. Right, that's the follicle. At the bottom is where the two blood supplies come in, the vein and artery, right there. This is the root, grows down and comes up. That's a flat-sided hair. So this is from a curly-haired person. This is 500 times bigger than us. They see my name and they see mud fossils, and that's it. I'm done. Nobody will talk to me. And this is the reason is because they cannot get their heads unstuck from orifices that won't allow them to think. Now, all of this research we did was done using CMOS image sensors detecting individual photons of light. This goes back to 2014 we were doing this. And these are the photos showing not only the red particles, okay, which are the photons. Green does the same thing. It's the same photon, only it spins faster. And light spins like this. This is the particles of the spinning particle. And they spin on their axis too. It's like a spinning top, they claim, and they're exactly correct. All right, they spin on their axis. You see the white is ahead on this one and it's behind on this one. This is the same shot, but it is flipped. It's flipping as it goes forward. And the reason it flips is because of the concussion of the leading edge. You see this right here? Fermilab, this is from Fermilab. This is fixed particle, never changes, and that's it, done. This one gets big, gets small. Here it is right here. These are the photons. We did this. They have little pictures. We have actual evidence showing the particles. That's the black one, never changes. These are the white ones that get big and small, and they accelerate through the venturi right here. This is that. There's the black separated from the white. Exactly like they say at CERN. and Fermilab. Muon neutrinos turn into sterile muon, black all by itself. Electron neutrinos turn into showers. That's it. We have done this. And because of my other research in reality, I'm not allowed to speak. There was an experiment done in space back in 2014, 2015 that I was not actually involved in, but I paid close attention to it. And they injected dipole particles, which means charged particles, into a vacuum chamber in almost zero gravity in the Russian space station. And what they found blew everybody's mind. Okay, so if you can separate these particles, the black from the white, supposedly you can get electron showers, which these are electron showers, and they supposedly can generate up to trillions of electron volts, which is an extremely enormous increase in energy for free. Because all we did was put a Venturi here, which is a passive device. It accelerated the light and created enormous amounts of luminosity, which is an increase in energy. There's no other way to describe it. And this is fission and this is fusion. The particles separated, they came back together. This is extremely, extremely serious. And we might be able to get free energy, and I am not allowed to speak because I speak about honesty and truth in the Mudfossil realm. This is as simple as it could possibly be. The laser is going to be putting out, say, 5 watts of energy. If we can separate the black and just get it the hell out of the way and take only the white, because that's all you use is the white when you charge up your batteries, your car or anything. That's all that, and it weighs almost nothing. The charge has very little weight to it, but a lot of energy, and that's what we're doing. We're taking the weight away, and we're putting the energy into a battery. And this can be done in a handheld device. I believe if it needs to be looked at, but if it can be done, this is it right here. They're doing this right now. They're showing low energy showers. That's the electron showers. See, electron showers. High energy showers. After it comes through, it goes from low energy to high energy automatically as it comes through the Venturi. The muons stay on this side. See the muon? These are the muons. They stay on this side. The low energy showers come through, and then they create high energy showers, and they have all these different colors. And then we should be able to put it in a device just like that, carry it around, and it'd be something similar to this. Solid state, nothing, just carry it around anywhere you want. Plug anything you want it to, 50 cycles, 60 cycles, 110, 220, any voltage, AC, DC. Once you take that electricity out of there, you just do anything you want with it. And because of my realm of mud fossils, I discovered this long ago. That's a goose, and that's his feathers in his head. And that's a flat spot on the other side because they died in the Great Flood. And all of this stuff relates to the Great Flood. It relates to the ancient text. It relates to all the things that the academics hate, literally hate. And they won't let me speak. I am completely dismissed from everything that makes any sense to save the world. Couldn't care less because of my research about giant creatures, also written about in history.